Alright, what is going on everybody? It's Tristan and today I'm here re-recording a video right now, and not gonna lie, I'm pretty bummed out because I just recorded this full video and I cannot lie, the second I finished recording this video, I immediately deleted the screen recording by accident that I'd made for it. So basically, whole 10-minute video down the drain. Really well done, actually probably one of my better videos I'd made, went into a lot of detail, and I just deleted it. So, right after just making the full video, just completing it fully, here we are, redoing it. Probably the last thing I want to do, but you know what? I want to get this video done, so I'm putting it out today. So today, you guys can see everything on the screen, my Instagrams, all that. Feel free to check it down below. Subscribe, like if you want more content like this. I'll keep it simple. Like, let's just say 255 likes, because today, we're discussing whether you guys should sell or hold the Yeezy Desert Sand Foamrunner. The Foamrunner did just drop yesterday, and I'm going to be giving kind of my opinion on it, comparing it to past Foamrunners. I'll probably run through this pretty quickly, you know, just kind of put it all together like that, since I did just delete the version I just made, which is that I'm pretty bummed out about that. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm making sure this is recording and this is recording, so I don't have to do this again. Yeah, again, that's everything I need to mention. Been a tough day so far, I guess, and let's just get started. So looking at the Yeezy Foamrunner Desert Sand, one of my main things and opinions I want to say is, of course, is if you only have one pair of these, I would probably just take your profits. You know, it's really up to you, but if you only have one of these at the moment, one that you got for retail, it's a safe bet. Look at what the prices on these are, basically. You guys can see it's not a bad point to sell. I mean, if you sell this right now, look, you got a size 10 at 180, size 11 200. I mean, that's pretty much double the retail price. You're making a really good amount of profit. Like, probably on average, you're making around $60 to $80 a pair on per Foamrunner that you sell. So those are already great margins. So kind of giving my opinion on this one, what I think about it is I do think it's a more wearable Foamrunner colorway. And you notice with some of these lighter, you know, colorways and Foamrunners like the sand, you know, ones that are a little bit brighter and just kind of more simple themed, mineral blue, things like that. Ones that aren't kind of like the MXO or MX Sand Gray. Although those ones, you know, do rise and have made some great progress. Sticking with the simple colorways right now, simple is the way to go. And again, looking at the chart for these right now, I just want to explain it. You can see these had, you know, went up to 200. You can see there's the demand before the release the day before. These had made some seriously, you know, nice progress. And these are, I think, bigger sizes, or no, this is the chart for it. But you can see, look, all the way up to 229 and now kind of back down, settling at 180. So we'll probably see this be a flat line for a little while, or something like this where it just kind of rises slowly, maybe like a couple dollars. But I don't think, my personal opinion on the Desert Sand Foamrunners, we're not going to see a lot of progress on this one early, within the first 3 to, you know, 6 months on this shoe. We're probably not going to see you know, much on it. But kind of my opinion is within 4 to 6 months, I think that these ones could start to make some decent progress, you know, rising a little bit. But I wouldn't sell this one until you've held it for probably 8, maybe 10 months plus. A lot of these holds are, you know, getting drawn out a lot longer and being a lot longer term because of just everything that's going on, you know, right now in the economy, the market, the globe. Are people focused on shoes completely? No, they're not. You know, they have other things to pay for. I mean, food's like 50% more expensive than it used to be here in the US right now. Or no, 12%. Gas is 50% more expensive. But you can see what I'm saying. The basic essentials are getting more expensive by the daily. So a lot of stuff's going to get more expensive by the daily. Even shoes. Shoes will follow. I mean, the prices of shoes are pretty inflated right now. I mean, that's not a doubt, but Foamrunners have always been inflated in price. I mean, that's not something that necessarily surprises me. We've always seen kind of $300 Foamrunners, expensive ones. They've caught hype. People like them. Of course, I always encourage you to wear them as socks. Don't get those blisters. But yeah, the colorways I wanted to compare this one to is, as you guys can see, the oak red colorway, very simple one right here. This one actually did restock. And before the restock, look at the progress this one was making. Some great progress. And then you can see right around here, restock, you know, slowly trending downward now, because this is kind of why I don't want the Desert Sand to restock. I know that probably sounds greedy, but the reason I don't want the Desert Sand to restock is because, look, people stopped believing in the hold when this happened. This all went all the way up to 240, making some great progress, and then people heard of the restock, and now everybody's selling it off. Even the people that were holding it from here. Like, look at how much time you wasted. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if you bought it here, right, and then you sold it here. Like, you know, you make 20 bucks, yeah, right? It's not bad, but, like, you know, it's just when you get a restock, it causes a lot of the people that were originally holding it to sell it off. And then they'll sell it, you know, not for a loss, but a lot less they probably could have gotten. But that's why you always had to kind of be aware and understand the risk with holding Foamrunners, is that you may potentially, you know, get hit with a restock on them. And that's something I want to say is definitely an option for the Desert Sands. It could happen, but I don't think it's going to happen because we're seeing a restock on the sand colorway, the all white ones. That's a really nice colorway at like 350 bucks, 400 bucks in bigger sizes. So that one, you know, from a big feet boys, good luck. You're going to be paying up on that one. But Desert Sand will probably be a good hold after that. Desert Sand and the sand colorway after restock, I bet will be a decent hold. If they make like a restock pair version, they may do that. we'll see how they end up listing it out, you know, on their, you know, site and all that. But that's just kind of my thoughts. You know, again, it could perform something, you know, somewhat like this. It did rise though. Just again, you have to sell it at the right point. Once you know you've made like maybe an extra 50, 70 off the whole, then maybe you're like, okay, you know, I've made an extra, you know, $70 on these 5 pairs I've been holding here. Maybe I'll just take the, you know, 350 I could, you know, 350 extra I could get, right? And that's never a bad thing, you know, taking profits. So another one I wanted to compare this one to. Again, you see the MX Sand Gray colorway. I personally think this colorway is really, really ugly. I do not like it at all. Dropped back in Christmas of last year, and look at the progress on this one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just, look, and this is consistently, look, this is no, like, none of this where it's like bumpy, you know what I mean? Look, consistently rose to 250 with authority. Rose to 250. So could I see the Desert Sands following? Absolutely. I mean, this is no doubt in my mind I could see these ones at a higher, you know, price. And this one looks actually pretty nice in hand. Here, let me get an in-hand photo. Like, these actually look kind of brighter and more vibrant, kind of like a summer themed Foamrunner, which when I saw this, it was like, all right, summer colorways, brighter, all that. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to ignore this one. No way. This is definitely one of those shoes you want to put some focus on because it seems like it's a little bit more wearable. Foams are definitely in right now. Foams are probably one of the more hyped sneakers on the market in terms of resale, just because they're so easy to flip and everybody wants them. Well, not everybody wants them, but you know what I mean. The demand, even resellers that, you know, love buying Foamrunners because they're an easy flip, you know, down the line. So kind of some points and things I want to bring on, you know, bring to the table. I think it's a very nice and wearable colorway, and that's just another reason why I think this one will rise, you know, probably after like the 6-month point of its release. So that means I wouldn't see this one probably realistically rising a lot until early December. That's kind of my opinion on this one. Late November, early December, that's when we probably would see some decent progress on this one. But looking at this, and I gotta give a shout out to this guy right here. He gave all this information right here on this page, and I think it is so well done. So here is how the Desert Sand Foamrunner has been kind of performing heading into release day. So of course it's probably now right around this point right here, 185, 190, and I still think that it'll make a lot of progress upwards. You know, I think this will probably reverse, and then it will, you know, just start kind of slowly trending upwards. But looking at this right here, here's kind of this guy's predictions. He thinks that at a maximum, this sneaker could hit 295 in quarter 3, 207, and I think that's possible. But quarter 3 for the sneaker's like 6 months, 8 months out. So I don't think this one's going to be at like 190, 200 in 8 months. I think it'll probably be more realistically like 220, 240, maybe 250. That's kind of my opinion on this one because, again, it's one of the more wearable Foamrunner colorways. And this is some really dope data showing how it dropped in price into release date. Of course, it's not going to be at its highest price on release date. It's going to, you know, any shoe drops in price into release date pretty much a lot. One of the few sneakers that recently dropped that didn't drop in price into the release date and just held flat was the Military Blacks. But again, we can all agree that's probably one of the more in-demand sneakers this year. So overall, my opinion on this one, I think we'll see some great progress on it. It's a really, again, it's a wearable colorway. The chart hasn't really said too much other than here's the demand into release date. Like, you know, people wanted them. People were paying up. So just my opinion, people need to forget about these ones a little bit, then see them like 8 months, 10 months later, and prices will be up a little bit. So that's my thoughts. So would you sell or hold this one? My opinion, this one is definitely a hold, and that's just kind of my thoughts on the Yeezy Foamrunner Desert Sand. Great colorway, very wearable, and summer themed. That's why I like it. That's why I think this one could make some progress. So again, you want to check my Instagrams, any of that down below, feel free. Of course, if you want to subscribe and like for more content like this, I'll keep it simple. Like goal, I think I said was like 255, something like that at the start. I'll pop it up, but whatever it is, just let me know. You know, drop a like there. That lets me know you want more content like this. And any of my Instagrams, all that down in the description. Feel free to check me out there. I'll get some posts going. But that's everything I need to mention there. I'm gonna end the stream recording. Second time recording this video. I can't believe I just deleted the first. That's tough. Rough day. And I'm just noticing that my camera might have not been fully straight. I think it's good, but yeah, it's everything that needs to be mentioned. So I'm Tristan. Much love, and hopefully I will catch you on the next video. Peace.